One of the things I wish for New Year's for Canada moving forward is that the year ahead can have less societal division than in the year past and in some of the years before. It's really gone over the top. I hear from so many people who are upset by it, frustrated by it. They want to put it all behind us. Now, a lot of it is just media stories, social media antics that make things look worse than they do, but still, it has been such a chill, I think, over human interaction, over politics, over so many issues. Just the incredible divisiveness that we have seen throughout, well, the past 2 years and years before it. Main examples, of course, being the pandemic, COVID 19, how we're supposed to treat other people with suspicion, how sometimes we were even encouraged to basically call the cops or the public health officials if your neighbor had too many people at their gatherings, all that sort of stuff. So frustrating. By all means, you want to look after the vulnerable, you want to take smart precautions, but this whole distrustfulness of others and this whole accusatory nature of others, it's really awful stuff. It's taken us in a really unfortunate and an ugly direction. We got to put it behind us. But it's increasingly the case in politics as well. I'll never forget a poll that I read a number of years ago, back shortly after the 2016 American election, where it asked people, would you have someone over for dinner or be friends with them or what have you if they had voted for the other person? So would a Hillary Clinton supporter befriend a Donald Trump supporter and vice versa? And it was shocking the high number of people who said no. And actually, the Democrats were less tolerant of the Republicans. The Hillary Clinton supporters were somewhat more likely to say, no, I wouldn't allow a Trump supporter over for dinner. What on earth is going on here? Look, I'm a guy who clearly has a lot of strong opinions, but at the same time, you live in a community, your family members, your friends, your neighbors, there's people of all sorts of different views, all walks of life. It's like, come on, you can't say I'm not going to be friends with someone because, this guy voted for Trudeau and I didn't, or I did vote for Trudeau and this guy didn't. Like, there's more to life than all of that. I think I'm a big Star Trek fan. I think people who think Star Wars is better, I think those people are crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Clearly, Star Trek is significantly superior to the Star Wars universe. But that's okay. I'm still friends with people. I still hang out with the diehard Star Wars fans. I want to use that example because I don't even want to use the more polarizing and divisive examples that are out there of how we can be divided on all of these issues. I just really hope and pray that moving into 2022, we can just put a lot of the division behind us. By all means, have your strong views, your passions, advocate for what you believe in. But this idea that we just can't even talk to people if we're not 100% lined up with them on these various issues, we got to put that to rest.